bring out any design. You can draft your cup here and bring out your cup size and bring out your body. Okay, any design at all. Now we want to bring out our over bustier out of this design. Now let's do that. The next thing, if you want to get your over bustier, the three things you are working on your over bustier is your nipple to nipple, your nipple to nipple, your nipple to nipple, chest line, and the other bust. Now the first thing you want to work on is nipple to nipple, and we've gotten that already here.
Yes, ma'am.
Our nipple to nipple is 3.5, additional of 0.2, 0, that's 2, additional of 2/4, that's 3.5 to quarter. We call it 2/4, some people call it 0.5. Okay, now you want to make a straight line. Since we are cutting over bustier, we are making that straight line. We are giving it the straight line. Okay, 3.5 to quarter, right?
Yes.
3.5 to quarter. 3.5 to quarter. 3.5 to quarter. Okay, you want to make a straight line for that 3.5 to quarter that you. Okay, after this, we have some rules for a bustier. For somebody that is using from 0 to 38, which somebody that is using 0 now, no bust, that means there is no breast. Yeah, from 30 to 40, let's say 40, you are using 1 inch stroke 1.5. Okay, for people over 40 to 50, you are using 1 stroke 2 or 2.5. If it is 2.5 you are using, which means you are using 1.5 stroke 2.5 for this to get your under bust. Now this person is using 38, which means we are using 1 stroke 1.5. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
to calculate our under bust. That's 1 inch inside your nipple to nipple, you remove 1 inch. Outside your nipple to nipple, you remove 1.5 inch. Okay, 1 inch, 1.5 inch. You do that straight down. 1 inch, 1.5 inch. Okay, now you want to make another straight line. This is the reason you need a ruler at least, to give you a very clean job. The next thing you want to do is to connect. You see, this is the breast point. This is always the point. What you are working on is from the under bust to the down part. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
you see that this is another dart. We are opening this dart because this is another body over bustier, another thing we are working on. The first thing that we close a dart here, the dart we closed here, is just for basic body. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
now you want to connect this to your breast point. You don't touch your breast point at all. Point at all. Okay, you are not touching it. The only thing you want to do is to what? Connect your from breast point, connect it with the 1 inch that you took out. Just connect it together. Okay,
Yes.
and also here you also want to connect from here. Just make sure you are getting a cuff hand. Okay, connect it. Have you seen it?
Yes, ma'am.
The next thing you want to do, this 3.5 to quarter, add it here as well. Add another straight line. Okay, Now from the upper part, for somebody that is that does not have big breast like the owner of this dress, you are using half inch, 0.5 here, then 1 inch here. If the person is above 40, the bust is above 40, you are using 1 inch and 1.5. This side is always the smaller side and this side is always the bigger side. Now you want to connect it, you are not cuffing it this time. For the upper part, you are just what, you are straightening it, okay, but you are still doing what, you are connecting it with your breast point. Don't touch your breast point at all. Do not touch the breast. Everything you are doing is connecting with the breast point. Now because it's over bustier is something that is over your bust, a design that is more than your bust. Okay, now from here we need 3 inches to get our design for over bustier. Next thing we want to do is to connect it from here, from this side over your, that the design is more than bustier. That is what we call over bustier. Now to get our over bustier, now this is a bustier. To get our over bustier, we are adding 3 inches, depends on the design we want to create. Okay, we're adding 3 inches here. Now you connect from this your point to this to get our over bustier. Am I cleared?
Yes.
Now depends on your style. Your own over bustier might be even more than your shoulder, depends on the design you are working on. But once you draft out a bustier, you are creating something that is more than bustier, above. Okay, you are creating something that is above your bustier. That is the meaning of over bustier. So now, so far I am creating something more than over bustier. I just want it more than this is the accurate what I wanted. If you want something more than that, those ones that used to come upper, you can just add more than what you needed, shape them out, bring it, add another extra drafting paper here, then draft what you wanted to draft, cut it out and place it on your fabric. Okay, now this part I want something lower, so I give it 2 inch, so I'm slanting. Okay,
Yes.
now I want something like V here. You have seen it, that it's like something like V here.
Yes.
So I want something slant and I want it over bustier. Okay, so you can design your dress on your drafting paper before you pack everything on your dress. Now the next thing we want to do is the bust. Now the bust is 7.5, right?
Yes.
7.5 to quarter, right? We are doing that. You are not adding anything that you remove here. You are not adding it back. Okay, to give you that firm, you are not adding this back here. The only thing you want to add is your sewing allowance. Okay,
Yes.
now the next thing you want to go to your waist side. I always tell you something, that you have not get accurate bust here, because what we remove here is too much. Do you understand now? To get your accurate bust, your waist will determine your bust. Now our waist is 7, right? We mark 7, but we remove something here, 2.5 inch. It is too much, we can't risk it. Okay, now the 2.5 inch, we are adding it back. Do you see that it is more than the bust? And we have not added our sewing. Once we add it, this is determine your bust. So do you not see that this thing that you did not even added here is going back
Yes.
automatically? Now you want a straight line, so which means this is your bust and your waist. Okay, you are not using this again. The next thing you want to do is your hip side. Our hip is 9, right?
Yes, ma.
This is 2.5. We are adding it back. Okay.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
another 1.5 inch. Now you want to shape it.
Out.
Okay.
Yes.
Now this your hip side depends on the shape you wanted. If it is something that is sitting down, a shape that wants to look like this, you always see those clothes that always look like this
Yes.
at the side, at the hip side.
Yes.
So depends on the shape, but I don't want too much. Okay, I just want something V. Now the next thing I want to do is to manipulate my dart from the under as well. There's no way you cannot manipulate your dart. You can manipulate your dart anyhow. Now for the hip side should not be sitting down much on my hip. I'm coming up by 1.5 inch. Okay.
Yes, ma.
Now from that 1.5 inch, I want to curve it a bit. I don't want too much curve, and I don't want it straight. We want to shape it. It is not V and it is not too round. Have you seen it?
Yes, ma.
Now this is our hip. I think this is where the hip stopped from. 18 to quarter. This is where the hip stopped from. Okay. So you want to what? Just want to shape it. See, it is sitting down here on your hip side.
Yes.
Now, the next thing you want to do is cross-check very well and very well and very well again. The side that we are cutting out is here. We are cutting this side out. We don't need it. We are cutting this side out as well. We are also cutting this side. Okay?
Yes.
We are cutting here. Okay? And we are what? We are cutting this side out. And here as well. Do you understand now?
Yes, ma.
Okay, now from this side, you can also bring out your princess that bustier. It says that this also looks like a princess that bustier, but this is not exact how to bring your princess that bustier. You can shape your cup, bring out your cup is something like this, just to connect it. Do you see that we get another cup shape already? But this, we don't need this. I'm just trying to explain. Okay, you realize that we now shaped out our cup as well. If you try to cut this your cup out, which means cup is not starting from exact here, don't get me wrong, so cup is starting from exact here to connect. Okay, but at least you shaped out a cup as well. Okay, you are bringing out a cup, you are bringing out a bustier, you are bringing out a princess that bustier inside of this as well. Do you understand now? So the things we need to cut out is just, we are not cutting this, so I'm just trying to use this one as explanation. Scissors. Don't know. So this is how our overbustier is looking like. Okay, this is the design I am using, the the method I want to use, what I want to bring out, the shape I'm bringing out. As for you, you can bring out any shape. You can make your down part any design. You can make it V, you can make it W, you can make it any design. I'm just doing a simple method. Once it's joined together, so did you see how it will look? I'm giving it a simple method for this. Do you understand now?
Yes, ma.
So depends on, and this upper part as well. Now if you needed, maybe you need a upper part for the same dress. You are cutting it out. Once you are done with this V, once you cut out your fabric, you cut this place out, attach it back, then bring out the upper part of the person is adding maybe a net to it, but she wants to wear it on it. You add it back, then use it to cut it out. Do you understand? You are wasting all the fabric on your drag, all your pattern, not your fabric. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so that is the only different way from the pattern and the what's it called, the main fabric. Okay,
Yes,
thank
ma'am.
you.